What is going on, guys? We are back for another DSP video, and today Ethan Ralph versus DSP continues. Gold rewards, gunners, hats, vests are all back now because money is drying up, and DSP is seeing his earnings go down. So in a desperate move, he now counts super chats towards his stream goal. But will this backfire on him because of an Argentina country? We also have the death of streak number 3 from DSP. But first, we start off with this. So apparently DSP notices the money's going down, we're going back to normal, barely able to hit $50 a stream. And DSP is hoping that when Kino Casino comes back, his streams are back to normal, aka they pump him back up. Freakin' the Fedora says this: I don't think he realizes that he's a midden. He's a boring streamer and needs others to prop him up. Poems Josh: DSP is banking on Kino Casino coming back to get people interested in his streams again. And then the Outsider adds on to that: DSP's streams are so good and his content is so great, he needs another stream to make his own content stand a chance. And ladies and gentlemen, all that money he's been making since his 3 king streaks is basically gone. He's been spending it all, but not on a dishwasher, not on his broken toilet. He's been buying upgrades for his setup. He's been spending in WWE Champions on the Not Me DSP account. And it looks like finally, he has ordered blackout curtains after telling people they will not work in his house. He also said he had to get them custom sized. He had to have someone come to his house, measure them, then give him an estimate. Well, guess what, guys? He just bought them off Amazon. And they're arriving on Monday, but he may have to wait till his day to fit them. And as Otter points out, it takes minutes if you're not an idiot. Then we have Duty. The level of income Phil has received the last 2 months seems to be drying up. As we see, his spending habits have increased to match that income. Just like the vest streak too, by the way. Will Phil pivot and cut his spending, or will this spawn Bankruptcy 2 Electric Begaloo? We know we're going for Bankruptcy 2.0. Then DSP went on to talk about morals in YouTube and how only malicious and immoral people get seen on YouTube, and YouTube is too stupid to notice that. Then someone asked DSP about Bossman Jack, and they explained the whole concept of Bossman Jack, how he's a gambler, and DSP says he's a gambling streamer. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Cut to Phil on Tuesday during his WWE Champions stream, got $150 in tips, instantly spent $110 on WWE Champions Gotcha. And then DSP talked about his merch again. He's building up like it's the greatest thing in the world, even though he'll sell like 3 t-shirts, and they are god awful, especially that yellow one with him as a Street Fighter character. Absolutely horrible. Poems Josh: I love how merch went from a nice thing he does for you to something I need to make good money off of. Then he started talking about the store, like he owns the store, he's creating it, he's doing everything by hand, and how he's launching everything. You know, just like he talks about all the hard work he puts in on DSP Throwback. And we have this from Repsy. So Injured Cold goes hard on DSP.
And life is good. What don't I have to dance about? That's the question. Why?
Being ugly, your wife hates you, she's fat, you're fat,
right.
your
Let's
cat
jump back
is
in.
very sad, your parents don't speak to you, you have no friends, you basically have no money, you're ugly, your penis doesn't work, you have gout, like, I keep going.
Cat shits on the counter.
Your cat shits on the counter, your ceiling light over your table fucking fell down, your shower doesn't work, there's black mold everywhere, like, god damn it, there's so much.
Yeah, there's a lot. You got you know, a 6-figure number of debt. You went bankrupt.
Yes.
You know, we were talking about like bad acting earlier, right?
Then this was brought to my attention. There's Fronty the Tractor, who counts all the bags in every DSP stream. And the stream we're about to talk about, he had 60 plus bags just in the night stream. And then his whole segment, talk about Ethan Ralph making fun of him, which, Phil, do you really want to go into the sector? Do you really want that smoke, that heat? Because you may be dipping your toes in, but there are a whole different breed of people in there. If you think your detractors are deranged, you think your detractors are crazy, and they quote-unquote mess with you in real life, oh, Philly boy, you have no idea what you're getting into stepping into the sector. Because these people, I'm not talking about Ethan Ralph in particular, but just in general, these people like to do stuff in real life. Just saying, Phil. It's like when he says, oh, I get the most abuse online from my detractors, my trolls. Phil, you couldn't even last under the Wings of Redemption trolls, I'm just saying. And he's now asking for money because he has an Ethan Ralph segment coming up. I wonder why, Phil. I wonder why you're asking for money right before the drama. We got Evil AJ. Phil is so fucking stupid, he's taking Ethan Ralph seriously. That is right. So Ethan Ralph, DSP, The Sector, Kino Casino, they're all jackasses. Every single person in the scenario, in the situation, is a jackass. Even I'm a jackass. Okay, so let's take a look at DSP's response to Ethan Ralph calling him a criminal because of the money he stole from people and used in WWE champions, along with other things he said about DSP.
He's not even his own self. He thinks in his mind he's a wrestler cutting promos. Dude, you're a guy in sunglasses with a Tijuana Republic hat, a Los Angeles Killstream hoodie, sitting in a knockoff gamer chair that probably is worth about 20 bucks, with the black and white filter on for some godforsaken reason, and a low quality video, right? You're making a 6-minute promo that literally has no fucking point. You're talking to your better. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What is the point? Boy, I'm glad I didn't run to react to this video a week ago. This would have been so underwhelming, right?
It's a fucking lie. That's the fucking problem. DSP, Phil Burnell. You know, you lying to your fans is the problem. It's not that you know, people can't have...
So he has no issue with me whatsoever. Literally, he doesn't know what he's talking about. If this were 3-4 years ago, and I was financially distraught like I was at that time, and I was doing streams, hey, please support, right? Then maybe there would have been an issue, you know, because he would have had a point. But all the things that he's criticizing me for are long done. The WWE Champions thing is done. He has 0 point. He has the 20 seconds left to make a point. Let's see if he does.
Crises. There's no doubt about that. But you're a liar and a fraud and a mark and a fucking idiot. And I'm just getting started.
Oh, you're just getting started. I cannot wait for more because you have totally won me over with your promo. I mean, it was so well thought out. So original, by the way. What I love is that this man articulated and elaborated on these points so well in such detail. He really got to me because no one has ever said those things he's ever said before. They're totally applicable to today. Wow. Well, that was my first and ever kind of like listening to this man. Man, I mean...
Then DSP went on to say he hopes tomorrow there's no drama to talk about because he's tired of drama. Even though drama on his channel is the only thing that's getting views. It's the only thing that's getting engagement. His gameplay on DSP Gaming is dead. His React stuff is dead. His throwback stuff is extremely dead. 6 feet under dead. Then went on to say the detractors have no more ammo now because he's admitted to playing WWE Champions. It's just a game. Who cares? He went on to say as well that June the King documentary showed that it's a nothing burger. Doesn't matter. Even though in the documentary, June proved that all those fundraisers like the back tax fundraiser, where he said all the money's going to taxes, but then said the money went to bills and what was left over went to taxes, and also some of that was spent on WWE Champions. DSP in DMs to June admitted he lied to his audience. But DSP, if you notice, he shows no remorse for that. He says it's over, it's in the past, get over it. That tells you exactly how he respects his audience, or lack of respect for his audience. Then he went on to talk about his financing and how it's no one's business. Even though he's always said, guys, I have this broken. Guys, I need to make up for this. Guys, my day off's coming up. I need money for Jasper supplies. I need a meal out with my wife. I need this, I need that. But then when you say, oh, where's the money going to? None of your fucking business. Bam, bam, bam. Gone forever. And Poems Josh put this out. You made this other people's business, Philip. Everyone agrees that your personal life should be kept private. That has been the detractor's point all along.
That's the detractor point, is that DSP constantly lies to his fans, right? In truth, I don't constantly lie to anyone. The things that I've lied to people about are things that are none of anyone's goddamn business because they have nothing to do with my public face. It's personal shit that these idiots have tried to data mine and get and put out on the internet as fact when it's no one's business whatsoever, right? My finances are no one's business. What I spend money on is no one's business. My personal life with my wife is no one's business. None of this. So if you're going to ask me questions about shit that are not your business, of course I'm going to lie about it because it's not your fucking business. You shouldn't even know about it.
Then we have Steve of the Dead. If you ask me to give you money because you're about to lose your house, and then I discover you spent that money on takeaways, booze, and a wrestling mobile game, you better believe it's becoming my fucking business. Then we have this from Duty. DSP retcons the WWE Champion story again. He says in this video, I sold to someone who sold to someone else. Now keep in mind too, when he told his story during the June doc, he said he sold it to a third party, and that third party sold it off. But what really amazes me is that he sold it to that third party, and the third party sold it to somebody else. Yet in all that time, the 7-year plus login streak continued. Amazing how that is, isn't it?
Received a $2 tip. You should get the guy you sold the down from the Raptors account to on as a guest of the podcast. Number one, I'm fairly certain that a person who purchased a game account on a mobile game does not want to be publicly known and harassed. That's number one. Number two, I don't know who it is because I didn't sell it directly to anyone. I sold it to someone who then sold it to someone, That's how it works. So that's a kind of a silly thing that you said there. You really think that someone who bought an online mobile game account, right, to get a head start or whatever, is then going to want to be publicly known? Of course not. What a silly thing to say.
Then DSP talking about WWE champions yet again. We have this quote from DSP. Did you notice I never said I was sorry for lying about that game, WWE champions? Which Poems adds on, yes, Phil, and that's the problem. And then Theo adds on to this, dude who demands the world to apologize to him if he feels wronged, refuses to apologize for lying to his viewers. DSP fans love being treated like shit. Then if this looks familiar, this is the whale that kept propping up streams. He was saving the streak multiple times, and he pushed this out in DSP's chat. At DSP Gaming, how come the $15,000 you owed on back taxes was on the bankruptcy form in 2020 if your marathons paid for it in those marathons and your mother? And ladies and gentlemen, you never believe this. The streak, the first one, ended on Wukong. Wukong's a bad game. Gotta get it out of here. It ruined the stream. Second one ends on Astrobot. I don't know if you guys really want to watch this anymore. You seem disengaged. Maybe we should move away from Astrobot. Then guess what, guys? The streak ended for a third time. Technically, it's supposed to be fourth, but he got a magical $100 tip in the daily wrap for the third one to save it. When the third streak ended, it was because of Warhammer. Because it's boring. They fucked up the game according to DSP and the multiplayer. We have Ilian. How in the name of Mork and Gork did you manage to make a game like Space Marines 2 look boring? You run around as a test-fueled super soldier in power armor, turning giant ravenous bugs into spaghetti. You're like Captain America and Iron Man. Fuck Phil, lol. Then throughout the stream, he kept saying, guys, who's gonna unthrone this person from the leaderboard? Come on, we want to be a top tipper. We want to get this guy off the leaderboard and put you on it. Who's gonna do it, guys? Come on, you can do a bigger tip. Come on, guys. Then we have this from Phil. Just heard Phil say he didn't think there was many games set in the 40k universe only, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. And we have Otter with a quote from DSP on Warhammer 40k. Is this story canon or did they make it up? Phil Burnell, September 19th, 2024. It's not a historical document, Phil. And you'll never believe this, guys. Remember in the last video, he said, I don't want to play dress up anymore. No one cares about the rewards. They're gone. Get over it. We're not doing them anymore. Guess what, guys? Tips are low, so gold rewards are back. We have duty. Phil's at $30 and back to promising tiered rewards.
Yes, Abdullah, I said we were doing rewards today. We were doing tiered rewards today on stream. It's just me, I see. Okay.
And then nobody was supported in Space Marines 2. We have this from Poems. It would be nice if you liked the stream, but we haven't had any tips or super chats in 2 hours. Poems. You got a $50 tip 40 minutes ago. That's the thing about creating this dethrone the top tipper thing you've created. You need to keep the whales away until it matters. Yeah, and what's going to happen is, Phil, you have this whole, oh, knock this person off the leaderboard and you can be the leader. So you know what's going to happen? Everyone's going to wait till the end of the stream, see who's on top, knock them off, so they can be the top tipper for the stream. Then this is interesting because it seems like Keto Casino's kind of going away. They're scaling back from DSP even though they're on vacation. And Sarah Barclay, one of the whales OYC sock, sends this to DSP. Are you still friends with Brian? Would he play this with you? Of course, talking about Space Marine 2. And this is DSP's response.
Thank you, Sarah. Let me get you on the leaderboard there for your super chat. Oh, I did get you on the leaderboard. Oh, because you were the last super chatter too. You were already the last super chatter. Oh.
Then guess what happened, guys? When tips are low, he starts blaming the game. He said the multiplayer is fucked up. They fucked up their game, they don't know what they're doing, and everyone's disengaged, everyone's quiet in the chat. We're not doing this anymore. So we have a Warhammer wage quit. We got duty. DSP wage quits Warhammer after slow support stream.
I don't want to play it anymore. It sucks. It's seriously bad. I don't want to play that mode anymore. It's garbage. All right, so thank you, Jay, for a $10 super chat. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about Ethan Ralph right now. We talked about him on the podcast. It was pretty much a big waste of time. All right, well, that is it for Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, everybody. Wow, did it actually crash? I didn't tell it to actually quit the whole game. I wanted to quit the match. That's it for Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. In a nutshell, all right, it definitely shines being a co-op game. I would say the campaign is fun to play in co-op, and also, definitely the online PvE mode was fun. You know, I would do that. I would do runs with friends or other people, you know, online, a team, to level up and get new abilities and things. Similar to Horde mode in Gears of War, only instead of Horde mode where you're in one room, you have a giant map to actually explore and stuff. So in that regard, it's not bad at all. I actually like it. That online multiplayer is terrible. The PvP, that's really badly done. I would never want to play it where you just die instantly at any moment. Someone sees you, you're already dead. Like, that's fucking...
And guess what, guys? On the Warhammer stream, the streak ended. That was streak number 3. And we have Dickstroke and Phil vlogs. Now, guys, if the streak is going to be over, please go to my Throne account and buy Jasper K. Burnell some food. Otherwise, he will starve. I just had to buy a new dishwasher, and you fuckers chose to stop supporting. No, I've had enough. Someone tip $100 so I can pull. Of course, what Dickstroke in here is talking about is DSP's Throne account. The one that he set up for his audience to donate stuff to him is now all Jasper Kitty stuff. That is right, there's cat treats, toys, and food on there that you, yes you, can buy for Jasper and it gets sent to DSP. Just another thing that is financed by other people in DSP's life. Then we get to the night stream, Marvel vs. Capcom. But now, he's got an idea. Since the streak ended, and it was number 3, it is time to try and launch streak number 4. But we got something different here. We got DSP in his chat. Okay, how about this? Starting tonight, I count both tips and super chats in the King streak. Then, right after that, he tweets this out. Big announcement! Start with tonight's Marvel vs. Capcom collection stream. I'm redoing stream leaderboards, now counting both super chats and tips into the goals. And top super chat now gets recognition. Let's see if this revamp is less confusing. Let's go. Now the funny thing about this is, for the super chats counting towards the leaderboard, he's just going to take it on face value. So he had some Australian dollars and Argentina dollars, and he counted them as face value, meaning he had, I think, $20 Australian dollars, which is like $13 American, like $13 or $16, and he counted that as $20 on the leaderboard. I can only imagine this ends bad for him when people start doing currencies that are outside the American dollar that are lower value, and he thinks, oh man, I just got all this money. Then he sees the YouTube paycheck and goes, what? What? Then we have JG Win. It must fry his bacon that he got more super chats than tips on the day stream. Money that isn't accessible for another month must be the salt in the wound on top. Yeah, I can't wait till he goes, guys, what's going on with the tips? We might be at our goal, but you know, we've only had like 3 tips tonight. Let's get some more tips going. Tips are the liquidity of my business. And not only is he counting super chats and tips into the stream goal, he has now raised it from $150 a stream to $200. That is right. You're making less money, so ask for more money. Big brain burnout right there. And then the other thing too, is he said, I can't count memberships towards this because I don't know how to convert the currency for whatever country it's from. But he's going to accept super chats, not knowing the currency from the countries they're from. Make it make sense.
As for everything, we have no super chats, no memberships, and a dollar tip. Let's get some contributions going. I've completely redone the system for you. This is what you wanted. You wanted everything to count towards the King's goal. So now everything does. Super chats and tips both count towards the goal. So now combined, we should hit it tonight. All right? Contribute however you want. Whether it's a super chat or a tip, it's all welcome. I'm not going to be discerning between it or anything like that. All right? Let's get some stuff right now. Let's get the first big contribution of the night. Let's get it going. Okay?
Then we have Poem, who brings this up as a history lesson. DSP wanted $200 a stream after he was kicked from the Twitch partner program because that's what he needed to make up for the revenue of losing bits and subscribers. DSP now makes over what he was making during his Twitch days and is raising the goals back to 200. Then we have this video here. DSP can't stop begging.
Thank you, Spencer, for that $20 super chat. Guys, look how close we are to the goal. If someone does one big contribution right now, we will hit the goal and we will begin the streak anew with the new leaderboard system. Someone do it. Come on. Right now, we have like 1 or 2 more matches left.
Then it looks like as the money goes down, the jealousy comes back up. Because remember, he wanted to work with Maximilian. He wanted to work with Justin. He wanted to get those interviews, dude. But now, he is saying to his audience, stop talking about Justin Wong. Nobody cares about him except you and the detractors. Stop it, stop it, stop it.
Can I be honest with you guys? Can we shut up about Jay Wong and Maximilian, dude? You do realize there's insane amounts of other players in the fighting game world that are great, but everyone online, I wish you could play Jay Wong. I wish you could play Maximilian, dude. No. No. Can we stop fucking fanboying over these 2 players? There's more people on the planet than them. Why the fuck does everyone have to talk about them constantly? Like, I'm tired of it now. Like, every time I play this collection, Jay Wong, Max dude, Jay Wong, Max dude. Shut up. No one cares about Jay Wong and Max dude. Like, really, tired of it. The fucking only person who should care about that is like some top tier fucking player or something. There's no point. If I play Justin, he will destroy me. He's the best player, or was the best player for a long time in Marvel 2. There's no point in me ever playing him. He's also been playing this non-stop for a fucking week. There's no point in me ever playing him. Max, dude, I don't even know. I don't know if he plays this or not, but who gives a fuck? I challenged him, he ignored me, so I don't give a fuck about these fucking people. So stop talking about them. Seriously, I'm just tired of the fanboys. It's bad. It's bad. It's really fucking bad at this point. The fanboyism about these 2 fucking people. Shut up. Just you mentioned another name. Any other name besides those 2. It's like, geez, dude. No, they're not. They're the biggest names for fighting games. No, they are not. Max Dude is the biggest fighting game creator, but he's not a competitive high-level player. Justin Wong arguably was, but he's not anymore. What are you even talking about? Really? What are you even talking about? Brian doesn't play this. Brian does not play this collection. He didn't get it. He doesn't play versus games. He only plays straight up like regular Street Fighter. I don't have a history with them. No, I don't. I have no history with Jay Wong and Max, dude. There's no reason for you to sit in my chat just blabbing about their fucking names all night. No one cares, especially me.
It's funny how he made direct messages on his channel to Max. Let's play a set, dude. Let's do this. People like me now. I'm having a renaissance. And then when Max ghosted him, didn't reply. Fuck you, Max. Fuck everyone talking about Max. No one needs to talk about him. Shut the fuck up. Then guess what, guys? On day 1 of him trying to launch streak number 4, he raised the goal to 200. And how much did he raise in total? 150, which would have relaunched his streak, but he had to get greedy and make it 200. How poetic. And just like the vest streak, just like the first king streak, at the end of the stream, it's about to end, and guess what? He stalls, 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 and stalls in hope that someone will launch a last-minute Hail Mary.
All right, guys, thank you. See you next time. Okay, so everyone, quick reminder, tomorrow, shut this down, tomorrow will be another full day of streaming. On the first stream, it'll be the Level 1 podcast, where we're going to cover various topics. I'm curious of like what we should cover. I think we're going to talk a little bit about some updates on various things going on, you know, and hopefully no drama tomorrow. I don't think we have any drama to talk about tomorrow, quite frankly. I think it'll be more normal topics and news and stuff. But tomorrow it'll be Astrobot continuing on the first stream, which should be good. It's been a great game. We're going to finish World 3 and then start World 4. And then on the late stream tomorrow night is Street Fighter 6 returning, and I'm undecided who I want to use right now, but, you know, we'll see. All right, and we'll go from there. All right, guys? And Spencer did another final $2 super chat and said, break streak or no, things are on the up and up. I mean, they are. The days have been going good. This is zero complaints for me. I mean, did the streak happen today? No, it didn't. And now we're readjusting this. I'm going to explain this on the podcast tomorrow. Hopefully more people will get it now. So I think that it's going to be great moving forward. And I think that we're going to readjust and hopefully we'll start hitting it again. Okay? All right. I got to get out of here because I stayed late to play with you guys a little extra. So I got to get out of here. But I will see you all tomorrow for a full and fun day of streaming. All right. By the way, I'm here all week, 7 more days after today. I'm here 8 straight days this week, if you can believe it. So, all right, guys, have a good night. Peace out.
Then we have JG Win. DSP sees the money is drying up, now merging super chats and tips in the $200 goal. He said he's doing it for his fans, and this will only work if support continues as is, and noted the ridiculous YouTube check coming this Monday that allows this to happen. And you know, as soon as he gets that check, he's blowing it like crazy. And then the next day he'll come in, guys, I need tips. I need to pay for this. I need to buy that. Come on, guys. We need support here. Then also JG with this thought here. If Phil will count the number without considering currency conversion in super chats, then he should be good with 200 Argentina pesos, right? And then, of course, DSP had to put this out because he thought people were confused about the new leaderboard, new system, new goal. On Friday, I'm going to fully explain the new stream goals based on your request and feedback on Level 1 podcasts, and I think you'll be pleased. Then is the continuation of the awesome Astrobot. Of course, don't miss Friday Night Fights, Street Fighter 6 on the late stream. Of course, this is Phil saying, you wanted this, you better support this. If this doesn't work, this is your fault, not mine. I'm Big Brain Burnell. And that's where we're at right now. So if you guys like that, click that like, share the video, leave a comment below, hit subscribe my other channels on the details of the end cards. And as always, I love each and every one of you. Hope you're all safe, healthy, and happy. Peace and love.